I survived the battle of watching pornography and masturbation, which actually happened many years ago during my secondary school days. It began when I saw a nude picture on a particular newspaper. Then I don't even know how I was able to get it. I mean, maybe through a friend or something, but I know I saw a nude picture on a newspaper. I remember that we were praying, or after we finished the night's prayers, because I was staying with my uncle who is a pastor. And so we're about to sleep, and I discovered that I started thinking about the picture that I saw a few weeks earlier. It led me to the action. How I was able to start the action, how I was able to do that, I wouldn't know myself how that started, but that thought led me to the action. And I did it for many years before God was able to deliver me by His mercy. Let me say after like 10 to 12 years, because it continued and I was struggling with it. At first, the pleasure of doing that was there. I mean, as a young teenager, the pleasure was there. But at a point that I started growing in faith, begin to understand God, begin to understand His words, I began to see myself that, oh, this is a particular habit that I need to stop. But at that time, I was addicted to it. I couldn't stop. So let me say, from 10 years after or 12 years after I started, that was when I realized that it's a very big deal and it's something that I need to stop. So the first thing, as a child of God and as a Christian, the first thing is I felt very empty. Like I said, the pleasure might be there, in the first place, that you feel very happy, you feel very good and all that. But after the act, I will feel very, very empty. It will be as if there is nothing in me. It will be as if there is no spirit within me. And another thing is that I remember that even if I have a contract that I want to do, maybe I've negotiated with somebody that I wanted to work for. This happened so many times. The next day, if I call the person will tell me, let me call you back. And that will be the end of the story. So it's something that I will feel very empty. I will start hating myself. The pleasure will vanish immediately after the act. These are things that I can say that it took away from me. My lowest moments was when I would fast, I would pray. In fact, I've done 7 days. And at the end of 7 days fasting and prayer, I will end up doing the act again, end up watching pornography, end up masturbating. It was I got tired. I got tired. It was very terrible. That I knew God would deliver me. I've studied. I've done so many things. So, but it's a very low moment for me, having struggled with this for many years and having fasted and prayed, and still I couldn't come out of this struggle. So it was a very low moment for me. Yeah. So I tried to stop. I've done so many things. Like, I would tell myself, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to do this again. So many times I've done that actually. I'm not going to do this again. I'll stop. But eventually, maybe I got a picture, maybe on Facebook or anywhere. The thinking will come back and I will continue. And people would see me. Of course, I'm a child of God. I'm a Christian. I go to church. I'm a church guy. Even in the choir, but do not actually know what I was going through at that time. And because physically you see the body, which is the container that holds our soul and our spirit, you will see that this guy is fine, this guy is doing fine. But inside of me, I know I was struggling with a particular habit, a particular addiction. So people are not saying that. They are seeing Isaac, they are seeing this guy, a church boy. But I was going through that within me, and I tried to stop doing whatever I could as a human. And like I said, I fasted, I prayed, checked online, whatever I think I could do, I did. But it didn't stop. Thank you. So if somebody is watching this and is secretly going through the same thing that I've gone through, I will tell them that you can be free the way I was free. You can be very free the way I was free. God delivered me by His mercy. The reason why I'm sharing this story is so that people that are going through the same thing that I've gone through will be able to learn what happened and how I was able to scale through this struggle and how I was able to be free, that I received my complete freedom from this addiction. So if you are watching this and you are going through the same thing, do not beat yourself up. Be patient and continue to hope and believe that you will be free from this. And one thing that I want to say is that going through the act for many years, it broke me many times. It broke me many times that I'm a child of God. I pray to God, I fast, I do whatever I could. But I went through those things. I got broken so many times. So if you are going through the same thing, you can break. Your heart can break, but do not beat yourself up. So far you are determined and you lean on God's mercy, you are going to be free, as I was and as I am.